So guys, welcome back to Call of the Wild. It's just me and you guys today. And as you all know, in between the episodes with me and Taco, I've been trying to do the missions, I've been trying to grind XP and credits. But when I was last on Medved, Elena came through and she told me this kind of heartfelt story about an interaction she had with an almost mythical type bear. And this interaction left her with some really severe injuries. And that's why she's not a character actually in the game like, let's say for example, Grankin is. She's more our voice, the guide of medved-taiga. But I think in today's episode and mission, we're going to come face to face with that very same bear. Now, I'm going to show you guys something which it actually says in the mission. The name of it is the Albino brown bear. And it says here, it's time you understand what you're up against. The locals think that a radioactive mutant lives on Pastaya Mountain. That's what they refer to this thing as. And if you don't recognize where this is, it's the same place that me and Taco explored a few episodes back, or what we call Skull Mountain. That's where this bear lives. It's in there, and I've got to go inside of that and take it down. So I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride today. If you're wondering what I've got in terms of loadout, I'm only bringing one thing. It can only be one thing when something's referred to as a radioactive mutant. It's this, the 338. I'm not taking any chances. Hopefully this thing's got enough stopping power to take it down and take it down quick. So I don't want to be messing around in no cave with no radioactive mutant bear. But there's a couple of things that I wanted to address, especially at the start of the episode. The first thing, while I'm going over to the weapons cache, I want to show you something that's really sad. Look at this. Look at my credits. It's so sad. It makes me feel so upset when I see it. I got myself back up to like 50 or on the best side of 60,000 credits, but then I bought the Coachmate for the previous episode's daily challenge, which was use a lever action rifle. And now I'm back down to 8,000, and there's so many things that I wanted to get. One of which, because I know a lot of people want to know what loadouts I use, one of which, I want to get these. The Apex View Binoculars. If you're wondering what they are, they're basically the normal binoculars with a rangefinder built into them. And I think they're going to come in very handy, especially with the different rifles that I've been playing around with. But a second question that I always get on my Twitter, and quite recently I've been getting it a lot, I'm assuming it's because you guys really want to play it, is Medved going to be coming to console? I can 100% say yes. The devs are working on some kind of build, an experimental build that they've got for console at the moment, but I just don't know what stage that's at, so I don't want to give you guys a date of when it's going to drop for console. But as soon as I know anything, or I hear anything, or if maybe even Taco hears anything, I'll let you guys know as soon as possible. I promise you guys that. Because I don't want it to keep, or you guys to keep thinking that I'm giving you just this generic answer that I don't know. I just don't want to give you lies. You know, I don't want you guys to think that it's coming tomorrow or something, and it's not. I don't know what stage the devs are at, but I know they're working on an experimental build. Okay, so this is the plan. We're going to start from here. We're going to go down this route. Now, there's a couple of need zones and stuff around this area, and I know this bit, especially around here, is good for animals. So I think we're going to take the ATV to around this part. I want to know what that is as well. I like getting the points of interest. It's probably just another blind, but I do want to check this out. Maybe after the mission. All right, let's get this underway then. So here we go. Okay, we've made it. Pastaya Mountain. We're only 500 or so meters away from where we need to get to. I tucked away the ATV in some bushes over there, but I actually haven't seen any wildlife while I've been around this area. And there's no pressure at all. Just some days you get it where it's really, really quiet. That's why I say to you guys, when me and Taco are making the episodes, some days we'll just get a day full of everything, and then other times when we're making... Oh, wait a second. I just saw the back legs of a moose. Ooh, that's a big male too. Okay. And he's down. Okay, that couldn't have gone any better. I'm super happy with that, by the way. I was expecting to clip this thing and probably chase it for like 4 miles in the opposite direction. But I think it's just one of those days where everything's going to go my way. Now I've said that, I'm totally going to jinx it. And when I see this bear... Is that female? Female over there. Now I see this bear, it's probably going to take my face off. But there is another thing that I wanted to say to you guys, because I have been getting it on Twitter since that previous episode. A lot of people want to know where to actually get that survey that I was talking about in the previous episode. Okay, what did we get with this? Flesh heart 99%, and it was a silver. Okay, we'll take it. Again, looking for anything for XP and credits. It's all going to add up. Actually, while I'm on that note, guys. Where did that go? Wait, was that the bear? No, we're 400 meters away. That can't be the bear. You know what I'm going to do? Wait, did I grab the bear caller? I don't know if I did. Got the moose behind me and I've got a bear in front of me. Oh wait, there we go. Don't you charge. See, the one thing that I'm worried about is I've made a bit of a mistake in bringing the 338. The only thing that I was thinking about was just the power of the rifle. But I didn't think about reload time. I should have really bought something like... I can't even think, but I know the 338, it's going to cause me problems down there in that cave. Because if you think about it, especially in a confined space, there's nowhere for me to run. And if I've got to what the locals describe as a radioactive mutant running at me, then there's really nowhere I could go, and it's probably going to cost me, but we're going to keep going. But like I was saying to you guys before, people were asking me on my Twitter where to find the survey that I was talking about. And I did mention it in the episode. It was 24 to 48 hour period. Go down. It was a 24 to 48 hour period. And then the devs stopped it. I don't know why they did that. I think they just wanted a quick, you know, I guess, understanding of where everyone's at with what people want in the game. But as far as I know, it has ended. At least the one I did. What do we get with this one? Can't believe, like, actually how much wildlife I've seen on the way up here. I expected to see, like, musk deer, maybe a lynx. We got 2 bears and 1 moose. Pretty big moose at that, too. I do get a lot of people asking, why don't I go for, like, gold and silvers and stuff? Or even the diamonds? Well, the thing about this game for me, and even Taco said this before, is I don't really like being overly competitive in Call of the Wild. I think I will end up being, especially once... There's another bear. This one going to charge? This one is going to charge. Come on, big boy. That's why we've got the 338, because it definitely has the stopping power to put a bear down. But like I was saying, I don't really like the aspect of it being overly competitive. But I think what I will do, because I think it might be fun, to do an episode where I get a few people in and we actually do have some kind of competition. Okay, that's cool. We're definitely grinding up. So where did we start with? 8,000 and we're back up to 13,000. So if you're wondering where I am, guys, I'm going to zoom out so everyone can see. This area's actually not too bad. Skull Mountain. Are we there yet? I think we actually are. Now it's just finding that entrance. I think it was like... Is it there? There it is. Okay, we're literally right on the doorstep of where this radioactive mutant is supposed to be. And I don't know if the actual mission has put these bears around this area because of a sign of, like, this one being the alpha. But I'm expecting Elena to tune in any time now. And you guys will get that impression of that heartfelt story that she told me. And I really wish you guys could have heard it. I should have recorded it for you guys, but I think she is about to say something. So, how close are we to it? Okay, we're about to step in. Okay, she hasn't said anything yet, and I haven't heard anything. All it says on the mission notes is harvest the albino brown bear. Where is it, though? I can't remember actually how I got down here last time without actually breaking my legs. Is it this way? I think I went from, like, here onto these rocks. Can take a little bit of damage. Okay, there we go.
Bears only make that sound sound when they're in pain. Like the pain you might be in if you had 2 rounds of buckshot in your chest.
So it's kind of like the Lynx mission. That thing's close. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, by the way... Oh my god, this thing... Please go down, please go down! Oh, I held my breath for a second then. I didn't think this thing was going to drop. That thing looks really cool. It's a white bear. Obviously, I know it's an albino bear, but I didn't really expect that. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together with the mission. So we got it. No sign of any scars on this thing. I mean, it has got like... It looks like it's had a meal. Or maybe that's the wounds from when Elena had the interaction with it. I don't know. Elena did also say that prior to the mission starting, the locals in the area have had a lot of problems with this thing. It's been causing a lot of problems in the region. So, I mean, one way or another, this thing was going to get put down.
I knew that the albino was still out there. Ever since that day, I felt this chain, linking my pain to the albino's pain. Every night, dreaming of my albino counterpart, roaming the wilderness, starving and driven mad by a chest full of steel. Such pain. No wonder he attacked those animals without eating them. This may sound disingenuous, but I actually felt more pity for the albino than for myself. Now the bear has peace. Maybe I can find peace too. All because of you. One more thing, while you're up there. There is a peak nearby at Pustatiele Gara. A picture-perfect place to gaze out over the taiga. You have done so much for me. The least I can offer in return is that breathtaking view. And now that the albino is gone, you can safely enjoy the hike there.
Okay, so I would have pieced that together so you guys got most of the narrative that Elena was trying to tell you guys, and hopefully you understood like the weird emotional attachment she had to this albino bear. I'm trying to remember exactly what she said, but it was something along the lines of she came up to see this thing or to try and get rid of a menace, and then when she had this interaction with it, she was severely injured, so I think she gained a respect for it. But I've not even touched on this yet. Have you guys seen this in the lower left corner? That was a diamond. That's my very first diamond in the game. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I'm going to have to check. But I don't know if you get a diamond for this mission. Or if I actually just got a diamond because of the shot. It was flesh, right lung and liver. Difficulty legendary. 482. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. It's a diamond. Okay, so apparently the next part of this mission is I've got to go to some place or to a vista or something. Head to the peak of Pustayan Mountain and take in a view of the taiga's beautiful vista. We may as well do that. I think it's like up there. So let me find my way out of this cave. I'm going to do a little bit of investigation as well. See if I can find any place where this bear's been lying down or maybe feeding. I think that would be cool. This actually reminds me of Star Wars. And I'm not the biggest fan, and I know Star Wars fans get really triggered when you get stuff wrong. But this just reminds me of Star Wars when there's some kind of like abominable monster in the cave or something. I think it's the one where Luke sleeps inside of a creature. It's been so long, guys, since I've watched them. I'm so sorry. Please don't get triggered. Don't hate me. This is probably where it would have been. Yeah, I remember meeting Taco coming through this place, and I was thinking that it was a shame there was nothing in here. And anyone that would have probably done the missions or grinded the missions really quick when the DLC came out, you guys were probably screaming at your monitors, telling me that there is something in here, you idiot. It's an albino bear. So happy that I got a diamond from that though. Let me know in the comments if you guys have done this mission. Is it an automatic diamond, or did I actually just get that? Like legit, did I just get that? Even though I freaked out and I was holding my breath because I didn't want the bear to take my head off, did I just get a diamond? All right, I'm gonna make my way to the top of this thing and be back with you guys in a second. Okay, we're back. I made it to the lookout point. Now, I've just thought of something. I've actually already got this lookout point. So I don't know how the mission's going to interact with this. It's going to be interesting to see. But I was also thinking, I don't know how long this episode's already been. But I might do the next one if it's pretty straightforward. Oh, we have definitely been here before. If you guys remember when we were last up here. It's when we were playing with that toilet down there. Alright, so now what have I got to do? Is it to the very top of it, maybe? What does it actually say on the Hunter Mate? It says, travel to the top of the Blisplodnoy Plateau, northern lookout point. That's where we are, though, isn't it?
Take a deep breath. Here you are, at the top of the taiga. The apex hunter. Friend to the Nenets. Friend to Elena. I would call you my hero, but if your ego gets any bigger, it will cause an eclipse. So, my friend, how many ways can I thank you? In Russia we say, Vidna ptica po polyotu. In English, a bird is known by its flight. That is to say, our deeds speak for us. And word travels uncommonly fast on the taiga. People across this region are beating down my door for your contact info. Everyone wants to hire the radioactive mutant bear hunter. But don't worry. Besides maybe Georgi, I will only give you a number to sane people. There is plenty of work left to be done for our expedition, but you've also earned a break. Please, consider this territory as you would your own home. Hunt, explore, experience. The taiga is rich with secrets. Will you be the first outsider to discover them all? And hey, if you ever make it to base camp to see me, Anatoly, Svetlana, and the rest of the crew, you will find a bowl of Katerina's famous reindeer stew with your name on it. Until then, всего хорошего. That's Russian for good luck.
So there we have it, guys. I've just spotted this bear literally straight after Elena finished talking. So I just wanted to take a second to try and bring it in. In fact, we're going to head down there. But I think that closes out the story missions for Medved. And it's actually a really nice place to do it. Look at this. As she said, we're almost like on top of the world. She called me an apex hunter too, which I'm never ever ever going to let Taco live down. Every single time we play together from now on, I'm going to let him know that Elena called me an apex hunter. But there's still actually quite a lot to do. Even though the story missions are finished up, I've got a lot of side quests to get through, and they're definitely worth doing for XP and credits. There is one. I think this one would be pretty straightforward. I can't repay you for helping Elena, but bring me a moose and I'll cook a feast you'll never forget. I don't actually know if I would eat moose. I've eaten a lot of weird stuff. A lot of weird stuff. I think the weirdest thing that I've ever eaten is either pigeon, which didn't taste right. I don't know what it was about it. It was really weird. It didn't taste right. Either pigeon or I think it might have been octopus that I had. Which for a lot of people around the world isn't anything weird. It's like normal everyday stuff. But because I used to be really fussy with my foods and I ate it at a really young age, it just didn't sit right. And if you ever eaten octopus, I ate the tentacle. And I'm pretty certain people out there that have eaten it will know exactly what I'm about to say. I've actually got a lot of bears in this one. Oh, I leveled up too. Okay, so let's see. So we got one skill point available. Skills. What did I want to pump? We're not onto tier 2 yet. I was looking at this. This is the one that I was thinking of in the last episode. Adds a random chance of attracting an animal that is not usually attracted by a particular scent. That could actually be really handy to have. But I keep coming back to this. Spotting knowledge. Level 2, which is the next one that I would get, reveals information about the approximate trophy rating and weight of the animal. I'm going to get that. Because I want to start being a bit more selective with the animals that I'm taking out. Even though I'm probably going to take everything out, it'd be nice to know what the trophy would be, you know? But yeah, like I was saying to you guys, I think the weirdest thing that I've ever eaten is octopus. And I tried to eat the tentacle, and it stuck while I was trying to eat it, you know, swallow it. It was the weirdest thing. It was the weirdest thing. And I think that's put like a bit of a scar on me because I'm never ever going to eat it again. I'm too scared. I think that might have something to do with the reason why I'm so scared of fish. But anyway, you guys don't want to hear about that. You want to know what we're doing next. So I think what we might do is do this one. Let's see where this is. So where does she want me to go? Harvest a male moose with an integrity bonus of 100. I think that should be, again, pretty straightforward. But where do they want me to go? Is it anywhere on the map? Okay. Well, the best place that I've found on Medved, especially for moose, is off this trail. So if we fast travel to here, I'll be back with you guys in a second. I'll show you all what this area is about. Alright guys, we're back. I just took a couple of seconds to make sure I had all the right equipment that I needed for this mission. Wait, is that... That's a male. Okay, so what I want to do... I'm going to show you all exactly where I am on the map. Because this area has been so good for moose. Let me see if I can get in one of these trees. It's where I showed you guys literally just on the map before I fast travelled over here. But it's really, really good. I'm not actually downwind. I'm going to spray a little bit more scent. I'm going to use a little bit of scent elim. Even though we're not downwind, I definitely recommend you guys using that if you've got it. But this is where we are. I'll show you where we are on the map. It's this outpost here, and if we zoom in, you can see there's need zones for moose in between each other here. And this area, I've gotten so many moose when I've been doing single player trying to grind up. And it looks like another one might be coming in. So what have we got to do? I think it was a male moose with an integrity bonus of 100. Harvest male moose with integrity bonus of 100. Okay, so we've hopefully got to get the right shot here with this. I'm using polymer tips with the 338, so it should do the job. But they're unpredictable, these things. Like you saw when pretty much first started the episode, we can either take one down and it'd be a really clean shot, or they can be really awkward and you track these things for miles. Which, by the way, I'm still coming across that weird bug in the game. I'm sure the devs are going to work on it. But every now and again, I will get an animal, which when you clip it, it goes down to like, I think it's 25%. And you're still tracking the thing for like miles on end. So I'm definitely experiencing that too, guys. I do see the screenshots from you all showing where you guys have tracked the animals and it's just gone in like loops and loops and loops. I would just recommend leaving it and moving on to something else because it is a glitch in the game and a lot of people have seen it. What have we got there? Okay, no, you're a female. I need the male to come in. Okay, I think I'm going to stick this one out and I'll bring you guys back when I've got something. Okay, so as you guys can see, I ended up moving away. I stayed there for a decent chunk of time, but just nothing came in. The female came close, and then just nothing. So I've decided to actually come to the spot that I was showing you guys on the map. It's literally right next to a path too. I'm here. And if you go kind of in between these two, well, at least I do, I managed to find quite a lot of moose. There we go. Okay, so what are you? You a male or a female? I'm guessing you're a female. Okay, I don't want to spook her because that might have a knock-on effect of anything else in the area. If you're wondering how I've done this as well, I've just used the need zones. If you look at the times when the animals are going to be there, roughly in between, you can pretty much estimate there or thereabouts in between that time gap. And normally, more often than not, the animals will be there. I'm just not seeing anything else. Got that female over there. I heard a male back there, but I don't know if he's going to come in this way. Let me try and get in the trees. Okay, so I've been in and around this area for a good 20 minutes now, and the only thing that is around here is this lonely female. One of the cool things, though, since the skill upgrade, is you can see underneath where it says trivial, you can actually see the trophy rating now, which is definitely going to come in handy when I'm selecting which ones I want to take down. So I'm not just like a crazy person taking everything down, but I'll probably still do that anyway. Now, where's the next area? It's just a little bit up this path. So I think I'm just going to go a little bit more this way and see if we can get ourselves a male. If not, I'm going to double back to the only other area where I know there's a lot of moose. And we were there quite recently in an episode. So I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so as you guys can tell, I've completely switched up areas again. Nothing was happening at the place where I was, and I don't know why. Because normally when I go on my own, there's loads of moose there, males, females, and I can pretty much take my pick. But, like I mentioned before, I think it's curse of the camera being on. There's a musk deer right here. It's walking towards me as well. That's not what I've got my eyes on, though. I think I might just scrap the side mission for now, because I've just spotted two bears. I think this one is a female, and this one is the male. I want to see what this musk deer is going to do. Is it literally going to come straight across us? It is, look. Look how nosy it's being. I should take that thing out, and I'm actually quite annoyed that I haven't brought my bow, because this would be perfect. Did it actually just skid then? Did you guys see that? It looked like it skidded. And if you're wondering why I didn't take the shot, I don't know what kind of range I've got with these bears, so I don't want to scare them off. Alright, let's see what we can do. I think I'm actually going to go for a prone shot. Let's get in a sniper position. Here we go. Fully prone shot. Let's see if we can hit this. I don't know what kind of range it is. Okay, that's one down. For a second, I thought it was going to do that weird glitch where they take off at light speed, but she seems to have calmed down. Okay. There we go. She's taking off at light speed again. Alright, reload quick. She down? She's down. Okay, we got double bears. We didn't get the mission, or the side mission for the male moose, which I'm definitely going to try and grind and get that done. But to end the episode off, we did get 2 bears. So let's see what we got. Okay, so on the female, we got flesh, stomach, and left lung. And what sort of range was that? Distance 281. Okay, not the furthest shot I've ever taken. I thought it was actually a lot further. We didn't actually get... We got a bronze score for that one. But we got credits for it, so I'll take it. The male is the one I'm actually more interested in, because I think that one was actually a different colour than the female. So I'm hoping for a bit of a better score. I actually can't believe how many bears I've seen in today's episode. I mean, we usually do see the odd bear here and there, especially on this map. But today, I've seen a lot, and there's going to be a lot that you guys don't see in this episode too, that have just come across my path and just been either out of range or I've just left them. Alright, here's the male. So what did we get? We got gold! Okay, flesh, thoracic spine, left lung, 99. Score 836. What was that? Sort of range 276. So it was inside the female. It was closer to than the female was. Weight 360. Very hard difficulty. And trophy type skull. I want to know what's the fur type. Oh, it's a fur type gold. That's okay. So I'm getting confused with this. I think I'm seeing the gold fur and think it's an albino. But now I've actually done the mission today, I'll know the difference between the two. But in one episode, guys, we've managed to get a diamond and a gold. I couldn't be happy with that. But it is time to end. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you all in the next one.